What would you say the best thing you've ever spent money on would be?
The best thing I've ever spent was my mom, because my mom was sick, especially she was at the hospital a couple times. And then I spent my money with my son when he had COVID. And I had COVID.
We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing.
We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing.
And we back, baby. On this episode, we are going to interview my favorite Safeway security guard and seeing what interesting paths he can let us know that he's had on his journey in life. All right, let's do it. All right, brother. So what's your name?
Ross.
My man, Ross.
Nice to meet you guys.
So you are the security here at Safeway?
Yes.
And do you work at any other locations or just this one?
This one and the one in Renton.
Okay.
They put me and scheduled me.
Okay, and how long have you been in security?
About 4 months.
4 months?
Yes.
How do you like it so far?
It's good, it's easy, and, you know, I'm a people person. You got to the main thing about this job is more sleep, more food, more drinks. You know, you got to stay hydrated. You know, just being a people person, and I think it will go very well if you work for security. If you're not a people person, it's not good.
So you can't be rude and mean and none of that.
Rude or mean or nothing like that. Yeah.
Okay. And what got you into security?
It was pretty much my brother. He told me to, you know, work for security, especially when I have kids. It's a lot of work too. It keeps me away from trouble as well. You know, being as a security and knowing my life more better. Pretty much, it's pretty good.
Yeah, right. And are you from here? Are you from Seattle? Or are you from somewhere else?
No, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I was raised there in Nashville, Tennessee, and Chattanooga pretty much all my life when I was there, about 4 years old. I loved it ever since, but we moved from Nashville to Seattle because of my grandma. And she lived a really good life. And my mom and dad got great jobs too. That's why we moved up here in Seattle to get some good jobs.
So opportunity.
A great opportunity here. A lot of good money, a lot of good people here. And it's been working out pretty well with our lives and our families as well. Most of the families are here, and most of the families are in Idaho. So,
yeah, my man,
yes.
My man. So, in security, would you say not specifically, but what is a round number that a person can expect to earn if they get into the security industry? Like, how much money per year?
Good question. You know, on top of my head, I'm not very sure. But the more you stay, the
higher the pay will go.
The higher pay is going to happen. So, and then the more dedicated of those hours you work, the dedication that you put in, the dedication you say, I want to work all week and stuff like that, they will trust you completely, especially when it comes to holidays. You can take those days off if you want, or have a full trust with your supervisor or your manager.
Okay. And based on your current life, what would you say one of the worst things you've ever done with money would be?
Spend it, pretty much. That's the thing. Gamble it. The worst thing when I was a kid, oh God, I had like 10 grand. And
you had
Like 10 grand.
You had $10,000 when you were a kid?
Yeah.
From what?
It was given to my grandma when she passed away. Yeah.
Oh.
But I spent it in a week or so, and that was the worst of my time, because my mom pretty much taught me what money was really like, what you needed to invest, what you needed to save, especially when you grow up and then have kids, and see where you want to be, you know, and have the money when you're set and ready.
All right, last question. What would you say your best financial decision or the best thing you've ever spent money on would be? Would it be staying in Seattle and pursuing the opportunity you are right now?
Yeah, pretty much. I think the best thing I've ever spent was my car, my place to live. And a lot was towards my mom, because my mom was sick, especially she was at the hospital a couple times. And then I spent my money with my son when he had COVID. And I had COVID. So, and I use that money wisely this time. So I don't spend it anymore. I take my job serious. I look for what I want to do next year or the next year or so. But this company is a great company. Vigilant Asset Protection is a good company to work for. There are other places to work for as well, but it's a good job.
My man, I
Yeah.
appreciate you, brother.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, man. My mind is blown. My mind is blown. This is why these conversations offer such an insight. You guys literally got, at the same time that I got, information about things like how he got here, right? How he transplanted from one place and then got here. The fact that he has kids, the story about his mother. You get to actually see a transparent lens, because oftentimes when we're communicating to each other in society, the notion is you're fake, I'm fake. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I may not be doing great, right? But we don't have time to actually engage in conversations like that. So then when you answer a person, oftentimes you're not being as transparent as you can be. So what this is doing is allowing me specifically to have a look in the lens of some people that I come across and some people that I feel like can add value to the everyday person. I feel like Ross's story can add value to anybody struggling to get through it, because you can get through it. Right? Anybody struggling to make ends meet, anybody struggling to say, well, should I take that new job? And should I move to this part of the country? Or should I make this investment? Or should I start this business? A lot of these stories is going to give you insight into what you actually should do and what you could do, because if the everyday person can accomplish a certain level of consistency and be happy with what they've accomplished, not only with what they've accomplished, with how they're moving and how they plan to move forward, both happily and content, then anybody can. And with that being said, we out, baby. We'll see y'all in the next one.